Hey, what's up, guys? Daily challenges, Madam Nazar's location, and collector challenges for Group 2. My upload schedule has been somewhat of a joke lately, especially the past 3 days because of all these disconnects. I started out hours ago, and I had the problem, shut the game off, came back a couple hours ago, and you'll see my very last clip, which is coming up right here, basically had the same exact problem. So over the span of like 4 hours, I've been having nothing but problems, so I apologize for the late upload, but let's get into it. So for daily challenges, we have bullfrogs, blackberries, cooked seasoned pork. We have a couple free roam events, a story mission, and then also visit Valentine. Madam Nazar's location today is going to be on the river in between Caliban Sea and the town of Lymphony. And since one of our challenges is to visit a shop in Valentine, it seemed fitting that we go ahead and concentrate on Valentine for the area for blackberries. You'll see there's plenty of locations all around here, so you should be able to get this challenge done and your visit a shop in Valentine pretty easy. Moving on to bullfrogs, I'm sure there's other locations where you can get these, but I have one go-to spot that's always pretty reliable for me whenever we have this challenge pop up, and it is this location over here, just a little northeast of Blue Water Marsh. All along this peninsula is probably my favorite location. You can find them in Blue Water Marsh, in the bayou, and also down in the southern swamplands. Here are some locations where you can get pork. You can get them from pigs, wild boars, collared peccaries. The other day we had wild boars as a challenge, so hopefully you have some meat already stored up. And here are some other locations in New Austin where you can get collared peccaries. For collector challenges, we have Group 2. This week we have a promotion going on where any set that you sell, you're going to get an increased amount of money. So remember, metal detector is going to be recommended to get the majority of these items. These items will reset to a new location at 7 p.m. Eastern Time in the US, and some locations will be random items. So over here we're going to be able to get jewelry, eggs, tarot cards, and arrowheads. Seems fitting we start here because we're going to get our blackberries and visit a shop in Valentine. First location is a coin. Next two locations are pieces of jewelry. As we move up to Window Rock, you're going to be able to find an arrowhead. Next location is an arrowhead as well. A tarot card at Bacchus Station. Then we move on to 3 eggs at this location in the northern part of Cumberland Forest on the shore. Piece of jewelry in the gang hideout. A coin on the hill, a tarot card in the southern gang hideout. Then in Valentine, next two locations are going to be tarot cards at this spot right here and this spot, followed by a family heirloom in this house right next to the butcher. And then we have a dig site, which should be an arrowhead. Next, we're in the Heartlands. You'll be able to get tarot cards, jewelry, and coins. First location is going to be a piece of jewelry, followed by a tarot card, and then a coin. Then we have an arrowhead right next to the H. There's an obsidian arrowhead in the cornfield. Then we have a piece of jewelry or an arrowhead here at Heartland Overflow. We move on to a tarot card at the station. Then we have a coin, and then a piece of jewelry here. Next item could be a random item, but most of the times it's a piece of jewelry. Then a couple other random items, which are usually coins for me, but those could be arrowheads, jewelry. Then we have a coin that is inside the well, piece of jewelry where my horse is located, and then a tarot card in the shack where my player is located right here. Next, we're in the bayou. You'll be able to collect flowers, arrowheads, and dig sites. First location is going to be an arrowhead dig site. Then we move on to a piece of jewelry, a tarot card at the dock, an egg at that location. We have a dig site, which should be an arrowhead, a piece of jewelry, and then a flower. Move on to another flower. We have a coin at the shack, a dig site with an arrowhead. Then we have a tarot card, a flower, and then another dig site, which should be a family heirloom at my player marker right there. Most of these next items are going to be pieces of jewelry, but there will also be some random items mixed in. First two locations are going to be pieces of jewelry, followed by an antique alcohol bottle right there, a piece of jewelry on the coast. We have an heirloom dig site, followed by a piece of jewelry right next to it. North of that, we have an arrowhead, piece of jewelry on the coast of the Kamasa River. Then we move on to another piece of jewelry here, a random item just north. And then we have a coin at the coast over here. So hopefully these items will help you finish out some sets so you can end up selling those and making tons of money. To finish off, we're going to go ahead and look at some egg, heirloom, and bottle locations. First location on the southern island is going to be 3 eggs, followed by a alcohol bottle at the pirate ship on the northern island, an heirloom at Braithwaite Manor. Then we have an egg, a bottle, and another egg location. We have an heirloom over here, an alcohol bottle, followed by an egg. Then we move on to another heirloom at the dig site, an alcohol bottle, and then we move on to another family heirloom. Appreciate you guys watching. See you next time.